Okay, here it is. Chevy's last hurrah for the first generation small block. Last solid lifter motor, 370 horsepower, 65, 64, 327 fuel. He made 375 horse. This has got a couple foot-pounds of torque on those cars. And a little bit easier to manage and keep running with a Holley carburetor on it. Not to say there's anything wrong with a fuel Yvette, but come the drag race, money's on this car. Correct license plate. Color is Molesane blue. Very correct torque thrust on there. Not quite a stalker. Note the radio delete. 6,500 RPM, red line on the tack. And this is it under the hood. 355 cubic inch Chevy. Aluminum high rise, lots of cam, compression, and carburation make the day. If you're looking at one of these, look for deep groove pulleys. Power steering was not on this car originally. It was retrofit, not quite an NCRS car. It has what's called a cheap box conversion. Car originally had manual steering, manual brakes, no real power options. An important aspect, if you're looking for one of these cars, make sure that you got a K66 transistor ignition on it. This one we're cheating a little bit. We're breaking it in. The real K66 is not working. Got a Pertronix igniter. Taking a few liberties. Under the best air cleaner ever put on a car. For an open design, the AC Delco, 14-inch, 3-inch tall element. Correct factory Holley. Car is dead cold. Step on the throttle. We'll set the choke. Set the fast idle cam. We'll rest there against it. Give us a nice good fast idle. When everything's done, choke pull off will pull everything off. These things are a little cranky, but not too bad. Get it running correctly. Flip the air cleaner back on. Make sure you get the PCV breather in. Make sure that your dimples are up front and properly seated there. Put your lid on. Get your custom Corvette Z28 Camaro Hypo Chevy chrome wing nut back on. You'll notice on Corvettes the doghouse here for the ignition barely clears the air cleaner. Little interference problem there on most cars, kind of a pain in the behind. You'll also notice this car has ignition shielding on it even though it's radio delete. That's because there's a hidden stereo in it. LT1 parts. Got the single fuel line feeding the fuel pump. Got the big radiator. This one happens to be gripping, not a copper brass. You notice all the foam shieldings there. Keep stuff running cool. You'll also notice that the car has deep groove pulleys on it. These are factory pulleys with correct 3/8 wide belts. See many people putting on wide belts to fill the grooves. They're supposed to sit down there so they don't come out at 6,500 RPM. They're supposed to stay in the pulleys. Trade of all Hypo Chevys. A few other manufacturers had that, but not many. Drop the hood, fully latched. Now let's see. in here. I say we'll give it a little more gas. Thing should fire right off. And there we go. Idle's a little low right now. We'll pick up. Get oil pressure. We'll reset our seatbelt button. This particular vet, we have what are called RPO N11 off-road series mufflers. I've had them on other LT1s. Including factory. Sound about right. Here's the valve train noise. Pretty decent. Motor has about 1,000 miles on it. Holding valve latch good so far. Everything's staying pretty tight. Got original AC Delco lifters, none of the aftermarket junk. Yeah. We'll let it warm up here and take a video of it in flight.